Hey friends, so here's the deal. It is Christmas Eve in Washington, D.C. It is only 6 degrees out, and I am gonna go flow, because apparently I'm just that nuts. Come walk with me. Drex here from Drex Factor Poi, sharing with you the love of poi spinning and flow arts to benefit your body and brain. And today, I'm going on a very, very foolish errand, but I promise there's a good reason why. But before we dive in, let me give a quick shout out to the friends of the channel. Big thanks to Dark Monk, Fire Mecca, Flow Fests, Flow Toys, Juggling Calling, Pyroterror Light Toys, Spinballs, and Ultrapoi for helping to make the videos on this channel possible. You can learn more about all these amazing businesses and what they're doing to support flow artists like yourself by checking out the links that I've got down in the description of this video. And special thanks to non-business friends of the channel, Johnny Howard, Lain Mochinsky, and Pekha Pekkonen. Thank you all so very much for your support for my work and my mission. So unless I miss my guess, this is going to be the last video I record in 2022. I already have my flow video queued up for Wednesday, and there will be a live stream on Friday evening. But yeah, this will be last one of the year. How about that? So if you are in a position like most of the United States is this weekend, you are seeing some of the lowest temperatures we've seen in a very, very, very long time. There's this big blast of Arctic weather that worked its way down into the lower 48 states of the United States. And Colorado, where I grew up, they're like looking at negative temperatures in Fahrenheit right now. And a lot of people are stranded at airports because just like they can't get planes to fly in this stuff. And I am bundled up as best I can while still allowing myself some freedom of movement, because I have been stuck inside now for the better part of 2 days, and I'm going a little stir crazy. And more than anything else, I need some movement in my life. And you know, honestly, this gave me an opportunity to do a little bit of reflection too. 2022 has been kind of a big year. I became the #1 poi channel on YouTube, which is pretty special and something I've been looking forward to for years. And I'm going to tie it together with why I'm going out to flow right now, I swear. So y'all remember that very, very famous quote from John F. Kennedy where he announces the beginning of the space race, where they're going to put a man on the moon, and specifically why?
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
So there's something about that line. We do these things specifically because they're hard. That always kind of inspired me. There's a lot of things I've done in my life specifically because they're difficult. And it's not that like I'm a masochist, that I enjoy putting myself through painful situations, although I'll be real with you, it is already quite painfully cold out here, and we'll see how long I last. But because sometimes by doing the hard thing, we also are able to grow as people. Sometimes doing the hard thing is what's necessary to get through whatever blocks we happen to have and be able to, you know, experience a new form of life that can be very, very rewarding. You know, starting this YouTube channel was certainly quite difficult. Growing the YouTube channel was incredibly difficult. But you know, as it comes down nearly a decade and a half later, you know, doing the thing that was hard was absolutely the feature instead of the bug. In the process, I learned so much about myself and my potential to grow and be able to do cool new things in the process. It's really been awesome to see and experience. And so as I look back on 2022, I'm really proud of myself, not just for reaching that goal, but for the many videos that were really hard for me to pull off that I'm really proud of in retrospect now. In a lot of cases, those are not necessarily the most popular videos on my channel, but they are the ones that I look back on and say, yeah, I'm glad I got to do that. And honestly, being outside right now and going to flow, this is something that I know is going to make my body happy. I don't anticipate that I'm going to be able to do it for a terribly long time, but at the same time, I can feel in my joints and muscles the need to move and express and have a release. And as difficult as it is to be out in this weather, you know, I know what's waiting for me on the other side of that is a feeling of satisfaction that I did do the hard thing in order to make my body happy, which that's going to make me feel good. And I don't know what that might be for many of you out there, whether you know, changing careers, learning a new skill, or hey, even learning poi might be a thing that, you know, looks like it's going to be hard and that you're a little loath to take on for that reason. And at the same time, you find that there's something really magical waiting for you on the other side of that. We do these things because they are hard. And I think there's something very special and lovely about that. I did think briefly about doing a video that was going to be a recap of my year and, you know, telling you some of the awesome stuff that I really liked this year. But in the end, I think that this is really where I want to leave things for 2022. Just with a moment of having a good time and hoping it inspires some of you out there to go out and try some difficult things yourselves, yeah? Here's hoping. Cool, well, I'm now in my favorite flow spot. So let me pull out my poi and let's see how long I last in all of this, shall we? Well, friends, as predicted, I'm really happy that I got out and spun. And now it is time for me to go back indoors and bake some cookies because I definitely feel like I've earned it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you got anything out of this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Keep the conversation going and help my channel grow, yeah? And a huge thank you because this video would not be possible without the kind support of all of these nice people right here. These are my Flow patrons over on Patreon, and they, along with the people listed down in the description, helped make this video and all the videos on this channel possible. Thank you one and all for your very generous support. If you are not currently a supporter and you would like to become one, you can do that by heading on over to patreon.com/DrexFactorPoi. You can do that by following the link down in the description or the card that just popped up if you are watching on YouTube. There you can get access to a whole host of awesome rewards, and even better, you'll be helping me out in my mission. Thank you for watching, friends. If you'd like to see more vlogs that I've recorded on a variety of different topics in the flow arts, you can do that by checking out a playlist of videos, a link to that I will leave down in the description, as well as up on screen if you are watching on YouTube. The YouTube algorithm also thinks that you might like this top video here based upon your past viewing habits, so maybe give that a shot too. Have a very, very happy new year, everybody. I hope you all stay warm out there, and I will see you very soon. Peace.